Multi-billionaire Steve Ballmer is not interested in adding any further sports teams to his portfolio, according to reports in the US. Ballmer, whose £66 billion net worth derived from his stock options in Microsoft, where he served as CEO between 2000 and 2014, has been linked with a potential move to acquire Liverpool after it emerged that owners Fenway Sports Group were open to selling the club for the right price, although also welcoming minority investment. 66-year-old Ballmer has been the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers NBA team since 2014 and told LA Times reporter Sam Farmer recently that he had no interest in owning any further teams. Addressing the Liverpool rumour on Twitter, Farmer said, "When I sat down with Ballmer recently and asked if he would be interested in buying any further sports franchises, he said no. And it was a definitive no. He said he already spends enough time focused on the Clippers and now building a new arena for them. He said he's not interested in devoting time to another team." Ballmer is one of a number of names to have been linked with a potential move to the Reds, with US firm Harris Blitzer Sports and Entertainment and Indian billionaire Mukesh Ambani among those being mentioned. The Echo understands that the former has interest in Liverpool, but has not made a final decision on their next move, and no talks have been held, while well-placed sources have stated that it will be an unlikely scenario for them to acquire Liverpool. Ambani's representatives at Reliance Industries firm have said that he is not interested in a bid, according to reports in the Indian media. Liverpool chairman Tom Werner, speaking to the Boston Globe at the Major League Baseball owners meeting in New York on Friday, seemed to apply the brakes somewhat on LFC sale talk, stressing that there was no urgency on FSG's behalf and that they were assessing their options. Werner said, "We're exploring a sale, but there's no urgency, no time frame for us, and as far as I'm concerned, it's business as usual. One outcome would be for continued stewardship for a while." The Echo was told earlier this week by a well-placed US source with knowledge of the situation that FSG remained in the early stages of exploring how to best proceed with their Liverpool investments and that they were testing the waters. The source also stated that a number of options were on the table, with the potential for a minority investment to arrive that may turn into a full takeover a little down the line. A similar kind of move may happen at Leeds United with their potential sale to the 49ers group next year. Earlier this week, Sam Kennedy, an FSG partner who was also CEO of the Boston Red Sox, said that there had been plenty of interest from external parties since it became known that the Boston-based group were open to selling LFC. "There has been a lot of interest from numerous potential partners considering investments into the club," said Kennedy. "It is still early days in terms of exploring the possibilities for possible investments into Liverpool." Kennedy then went on to say, "Mike Gordon has done an extraordinary job of leading the club over the past decade plus, and he will be taking a step back from that role. Billy Hogan will be taking on more and more. Billy's someone that we're particularly proud of in the Red Sox front office. He grew up in our organisation."